Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. Okay, we're going to cover a very serious subject, but it's going to kind of sound like comedy, and it's not my fault. It's because somebody's really, really bad at math. So, the model predicts. Haven't models been fabulous throughout this whole crisis? Haven't they just been marvelous? It's 2 million people are going to fall down and go, and it wasn't 2 million people. It was a lot, but it wasn't 2 million. It wasn't anywhere near 2 million. Model predicts 147,000 U.S. deaths by August as states ease the cootie restrictions. Oh, the horror. Okay, you're probably wondering why I think that's funny. Oh, it's really funny. Let's do this, shall we? All right, it is May. So you got May, June, July, end of August. So that's 3.5 months. That if we ease the cootie restrictions, we're going to lose 147. Okay. Let's take a look at where we are right now, shall we? As of this exact moment, in the United States of America, we have lost 85,197 people. March, April, May. That's 2.5 months that we lost 85. 85 doubled would be 170. Okay? And they're saying 147. That means that in the next 3.5 months, with the restrictions removed, we will lose far, 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 far less than we did with the lockdown. See why that's so funny? Dude, these are fabulous numbers. Not if you're one of the dead ones or the family, don't get me wrong. But when you compare them to the numbers of the lockdown, I'm sorry, but why are you complaining? This is going the right direction in leaps and bounds, even though that sucks. So, yeah, it's like, do they really expect people not to be able to do math anymore? Holy macaroni. Now, speaking of math and the cootie and opening up, DeSantis in Florida and Kemp in Georgia see low death rates in their states despite the media hate. You can't open your states because look, we'll lose way less people than if you actually are on lockdown. Whoops. And let's not forget, New York found out that 60% of their people that croaked were on lockdown. 40%, it was a higher death rate for the people that were on lockdown than the people running around going, la 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 la. There's been no surer way to end up on the national media's blacklist amid the cootie pandemic than to say the words reopen and economy. Naturally, that's when Governors Brian Kemp of Georgia and Ron DeSantis, both Republicans, and DeSantis is of Florida, I don't know why they don't put that in there, found themselves the second either of them began loosening up statewide restrictions on normal business operations in recent weeks. For that, the entire media began casting them as reckless science doubters who were effectively inviting new outbreaks and mass deaths within their states. Yeah, it didn't work out that way, though, did it? No. But neither state has experienced an outbreak. Oh, no. In fact, both Florida and Georgia are doing well, with the cootie death rates well below national averages of 25 per 100,000 people. In Georgia, it's 13. In Florida, it's 8. So, how are the media's cootie governor heroes doing? You know, New York, daily press briefings by New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, a Democrat, are run top to bottom live on cable news outlets, and his performances are cherished by the press. The New York Times last month called Cuomo's delivery articulate, consistent, and often tinged with empathy. The paper also likened the briefings to a tender embrace. Oh man, do you not want to vomit at this moment? And it's not even from the cootie, it's from the reporting on the cootie. That soft hug, however, is currently accompanied by a shockingly high death rate of 139 to 100,000. Remember, Florida was itsy bitty little bitty 8, and Georgia is 13. Again, these people can't do math. 139 per 100,000 people, a number that was boosted in part by Cuomo's appalling decision to force nursing homes to accept an elderly person who had been infected with the virus. This directly exposed many high-risk people to the cootie and has probably resulted in many deaths. Oh yeah, thousands. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan, I remember Hogan, he had his own heroes, is a Republican, but he gets a lot of love from the press because he's always ready to attack President Trump. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. His state isn't doing so hot either, with a rate of 28 deaths per 100,000. Florida only has 8, and Georgia only has 13. Kind of embarrassing. That means Maryland has a death rate more than twice that of Georgia. There are probably infinitely many reasons for the state-by-state discrepancies and outbreaks. Sunshine. All of which will have to be studied. Sunshine. But, at least for now, the governors heralding the media are not necessarily the ones people should be looking at for guidance. Hello, people, learn to do some math. So that's a really sick, twisted humor one. They're wrong. The sky isn't freaking falling, and it apparently never was, but we sure did close down, and California's never getting off. Never, 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 never are they going to let us off. Oh no, not until there's a vaccine are we ever going to be normal around here. Look, dude, California's not famous for being normal to begin with, so let's just move past that, shall we? 85,000 so far in 2.5 months. 147 in 3.5 months. I don't want to see them go, but dude, that's better. It's better. It's better with open. And look at Florida. We're going to find out more and more and more. The more that we get off of lockdown and we actually get out and get actual circulating fresh freaking air, then we'll find out, just like New York did, being at home kills. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the future.